New today at noon, a major victory in the Mississippi Court of Appeals for a former Hinds County assistant principal. The court has overturned the Hinds County School Board's decision to fire former Gary Road Elementary assistant principal Toby Price after he read a children's book to students on Read Across America Day. The book, titled "I Need a New Butt," led to Price's termination. He appealed to Hinds County Chancery Court seeking reinstatement, but that court upheld the school board's decision. Now, the Court of Appeals has reversed that ruling, finding the school board had no legitimate reason to terminate Price. The court also noted that Price's reading was posted on Gary Road's own social media pages and pointed out that the school library contains books with similar content, raising questions about the consistency of the decision. Price also appealed on constitutional grounds, but the court declined to address those arguments at this time. The case has been remanded back to Chancery Court for further proceedings.